Ladies and gentlemen, done are the days of trying to pick the best players. Done are the days trying to correlate with week 17. What if we just threw that all up in the air and let a wheel, a cruel randomizer wheel, dictate our picks? That is what we are doing today. We have Davis Mattek, my special guest, entering the randomizer wheel. It is, of course, the premiere of Randomizer Season 3. Let's do this.
He's the worst host I've ever seen in my life.
Tell me what to start typing. That's not low-key thick, that's high-key thick. Matthew Berry's 101 is Logan Thomas. Wow. You're in post-production on a character named Montgomery Rush. David Montgomery the Rusher?
How the fuck did you do that?
Are you a Jimmy G girl?
Yes!
Mattek, I have no idea how in 2 years of doing randomizer drafts that I haven't had you on. Maybe because I was worried you wouldn't be game for the prompts. Were my fears justified?
Yeah, I mean, as Dave told you on the Soulcast yesterday, I don't really like to have fun online in the way that some of your guests would like to have fun. So there's definitely going to be a prompt that comes up, and people are going to be egging me on in the chat, and I'm going to be the wet blanket. And I think that's why I've never been on. But I'm still happy to be here. I'm always down to chat with you, Pete.
I did a good job, triangulating the prompts and stuff. That was fun, maybe pushing you slightly outside your comfort zone, but I avoided anything that I knew you would immediately give the classic Davis Mattek nah wave to.
I mean, you are a master producer, you are a master of content, and we've been buddies for a long time. You're going to know what I will go for and what I won't. So I do have faith in you.
So here is what is going to happen today. Hopefully you guys are appreciating our fresh new digs around here. We are upping things for this season of the randomizer. We are presented by Fantasy Laugh. Hopefully lots of laughs. We have my guy Jordan on the ones and twos producing for us. So hopefully you enjoy this fresh new look. I did just share the link to this private draft in the Deposit Kingdom Discord here. So we will get this draft filled here in a second. Looks like it's already filling fast. And then we will be off to the races, spinning a wheel before every pick. And these suggestions, when the show initially started out, it was kind of like draft a wide receiver under 5'10". But over the years, I realized the best prompts are ones that play specific to the guest's personality and personal brand. Davis, you have a very strong personal brand. I would say I have lots of prompts about the Chiefs, the Cowboys, Bitcoin, skateboarding, everything right up your alley.
Yeah, I mean, really, all I'm hoping is that, as I'm literally arguing with Frisco Josh right now, I'm hoping that tweeting at Frisco Josh about Bitcoin doesn't come up on the wheel. But I will say, anytime you invite people to talk about someone online, there's always the chance that people want to be a dick. And I thought most of the prompts were good. Most of them made me laugh. Now, that might mean anyone who wants to be a dick, I already have blocked and or muted on Twitter, which just means I'm really doing a good job of curating my online community.
You are. Either that or it just means that you've muted everyone who was sending in prompts you don't like.
There's a strong chance of that. Yeah.
All right, this draft did just fill. Davis, no influencer 101s for us today. We did get the 1-9 slot. Everyone who's a randomizer OG knows that the closer the picks are together, the trickier it is to spin the wheel. But this 1-9 slot, I say we get right to it, actually, here, just so we can get out in front of this. Jordan, I say we head over to the wheel, get a spin, and see what we're looking at here for our very first prompt today. We do have a new wheel. Rest in peace, Wheel of Names. We have a new wheel, Davis. How fancy does this bad boy look?
I mean, this is some high-end production, Pete. This is beautiful stuff. I'm pretty impressed.
I am too. Lots of work here. I have to give a huge shout out to Jordan Elias, part of our Fantasy Life production team, doing great work here. All right, wow. We are coming out hot right out of the gate. Davis must tweet Mahomes equals Tannehill or draft Benny Snell. What's it going to be, Davis?
We're taking Snell. Now, do we have to take him with this pick?
Yes, that's the whole point of the show, Davis.
I mean, I'm not doing that. That's one of the worst ones it could have landed on.
Davis, just tweet it and then hit mute conversation thread. You're fine.
This is like the exact type of stuff I don't want to do. I hate this.
I mean,
all right, I will do it. I will do this one to be a good sport.
This is
Everyone,
the one?
This
Okay.
I will be a good sport because this is our first pick. And I know Pete is an edge grinder trying to get his money back in this 12-man $5 league.
No, I'm not. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, if you make me select Benny Snell, and this is the flip side is you do get to pick whoever you want if you do fire this tweet off.
Okay. Except it's a terrible spot because we're gonna have to take Derrick Henry or Dalvin Cook. So what do I tweet? Mahomes equals Tannehill?
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh,
Ship
it is
it.
funny. Do you think the spelling error on Mahomes in this tweet was intentional?
Definitely not. So I'm gonna let that slide. I'm definitely deleting this when we're off the air though.
Here it is, right here. I have proof on the screen. Davis has tweeted Mahomes equals Tannehill. So, Davis, this draft, it went pretty textbook so far. The 3 wide receivers, McCaffrey and JT off the board. Who's going to be our guy here?
Dalvin, right?
Wow. No, I mean this is your show. I mean, this is your team.
Yeah.
It can be whoever you want.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking Dalvin over Najee and over Henry. I took Henry at 9 the other day, and it felt so bad, and I was like, just stop. Like, if I'm gonna get buried by Derrick Henry, I want it to be a complete burial. Like, I don't want to have one team alive in the second round of the puppy that needs him, because I'll have no Henry. I mean, maybe Big Dog Silva will make us take Henry on our main event team or something, but yeah, I'm out.
All right, time to spin here before our pick at 2-4. If you guys are nice, Nez, DeMoney, Willis, you maybe want to sit on the clock for a little bit longer to let us get this wheel spin and prompt in, or if you want to be cruel, that's very fair as well. All right, Davis has to convince Pete why ETH is a better buy than BTC right now, or draft a player with bye week 11.
I can't. I don't even. How would I even access that argument? I don't even know.
Well, can Bitcoin, transact with golden pups? I mean, Davis, you were such an NFT bull. What happened?
I was never really an NFT bull. I mean, I like NFTs, but I think that NFTs as they exist now are not really that innovative, but I think what they represent is innovative. But it's not there yet.
But come on, if you needed to actually take that side, you could make a case for ETH. Give us the merge here. So we are going to have to take a week 11 buy. This actually isn't that bad of a punishment.
We'll take Mike Evans or Fournette.
Wow, I can't believe you would even consider Fat Lenny. No, but who did you pick? Who do you want?
Mike Evans.
Okay, Mike Evans it is.
I mean, I could make the case, but it would be very facetious.
Davis, are you at all worried that our current lineup is not correlated whatsoever? I mean, Minnesota does not play Tampa Bay at all in the fantasy playoffs.
I am extremely worried about it, Pete. I'm shaking. I mean, you probably didn't watch the other night. Like, dude, I had like Josh Norris ready to retire from fantasy football analysis. He was not having it, dude. I drafted Tyler Algier to correlate with Zach Ertz, and he was like, "That's it. I can't do this." He said I cannot spend an entire summer drafting this way.
Why do I feel like I'm not going to get invited on the Underdog Football Show this summer? Oh my goodness. It's going to be a long summer for Josh. T's and P's, Josh. Hopefully you could come around with us Correlate Bros. Do we need to make shirts that say don't hate Correlate maybe and send one to Josh?
No, we need to have one. We need to have one with Dolphins at Patriots, and just all the best ball grinders will know, because those are the only people that care about that game.
All right, let's spin the wheel here for our third round pick. We've had a tweet prompt. We've had a make a case for Ethereum prompt that Davis wanted no part of. Still a Bitcoin bull at heart. Let's see what we have on tap for this next pick with the wheel. What's it going to be? Oh, we already had this one. Let's spin again.
We're
Unless
doubled up.
Davis in these past 5 minutes has
I had a change of heart.
Yeah. Hey, Bayesian thought process. All right. Okay. Stack 17 cups or draft a running back with a jersey number in the single digits. Davis, do you have any Soho cups or anything like that around you?
Nothing. I don't even know if we have 17 cups upstairs, and we only have glass cups. We That's Pete. You probably know this. As part of growing up, you start getting rid of like all the random plastic cups you've brought home from the bar or from restaurants or whatever, and you just have nice glassware. We probably have like 2 plastic cups. Pete's out. He's trying to find cups to stack.
Davis, it's just you and I for now, I suppose.
Yeah, Pete's he's got this.
I'm just trying to be true to the prompt, but like I heard you saying, all I have is glassware, and I'm like, Warren is gonna absolutely kill me. But I am a slave to these prompts, Davis. So I'm just trying to just make it work. I'm not gonna get to 17 here. I believe if I go any higher than this, and if I were to shatter glass in my office, my wife would leave me. So I guess what was the prompt that we have to do?
It's a single digit running back number. So Fournette counts.
Okay, but
he's gonna be gone. He's gonna be gone.
He just went to Frankie.
Okay, I should have a good memory for this. James Conner wears 4. James Conner wears 2. James Conner wears 2.
Okay. One other thing, Davis, I know this is your first time on the randomizer. Sometimes it's a delicate walk between having options, because what you tell the chat, the guy you're going after, they like to inject max pain. But we will hopefully recover here. Did you see what number Sky Moore's wearing, Davis?
Yeah, 24. See, all the boomers hate it. The boomers hate it. I love it. Sky, baby. Sky 2 Ys number 24. We love to see it.
Do you know what's going to happen, Davis? It's like the one meme player we finally hit on. He's going to get steamed up so much, then I'm going to have very little of him, and then he's just going to smash. This crusher. Yeah, I know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right,
I'm trying to find other running backs with single-digit numbers, and I am having a very hard time.
All right, we did land James Conner. Thank you to the benevolency of the chat. Let's go to the wheel.
Thank you to the room.
The room really could have put us in a corner there.
So we have an extremely high T star. Oh wait, no, we took Mike Evans, not Fournette. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, we have Dalvin Cook, James Conner, and Mike Evans. I feel so, Davis, I this is the first underdog draft I've done in a while without my week 17 spreadsheet. I feel so naked.
Well, why do you need to have the spreadsheet when you Pete, you got to know every team.
I know most of the week 17, but I still like taking a peek at the other. All right, Davis must name, I submitted this one, Davis. Davis must name 5 90s era players on the Colorado Avalanche, who Davis is a fan of. I grew up in Colorado. Or we have to draft Melvin Gordon at pick 40.
This is easy. Forsberg, Sakic, Waugh, Foote, Drury.
Wow. You're good. I mean, because everyone kind of knows, I think, like the big 3, but getting to the 4 and 5 there. And remind people, how did you, I guess, were the Avs no, the Blues had to have been closer to you.
It's honestly, they were like both like 430 miles away, but my dad grew up really liking hockey because he was born in Wisconsin and they didn't have a team. And so they moved to Oklahoma when he was like 7 or 8. And the only team's local games that they would get on TV would be the Avalanche.
Gotcha. Yeah, that was a great time to be a Denver sports fan. We had Elway bringing 2 championships. We had the Avs winning the championships there. It was a very fun time in Denver, and we've been on quite the cold streak ever since then.
They're in the finals, baby.
I know that we got to turn things around here. All right, Davis, we're on the clock. You get to pick whoever you want because you passed the Colorado Avalanche quiz here.
So we have 2. What's the tight ends looking like?
Deontay Johnson, Jerry Jeudy, Darren Waller's available, Herbert,
Waller.
Okay, let's do Waller here. Wow, Waller,
without looking, do we know who they play in week 17?
Oh, come on. Yeah,
that's an easy one. That's an easy one.
Niners. Well, that's where we were even talking about everyone who does that Adams Devo start, like, always grabs one of Waller and Kittle. I feel like passing on it now is the move.
I don't have any of that start. I think I'm just kind of not really that in on Devontae Adams. Feels like I feel like he's the most obvious year-over-year loser between Renfroe. Well, Waller wasn't even good last year, really. For a couple different reasons, but I don't know. It just feels like he had that kaiju mind meld with Aaron Rodgers, and I don't know if he's going to have that with Carr.
Yeah, I guess I'm more on it being neutral, where I don't think it's a death sentence, but you can't spin it as a positive, but I think I can kind of spin it as a neutral. I mean, you got to go back to the roommate narrative, right? The Derek Carr locker room narrative.
It's and Devontae Adams was unbelievable, but like I think like CD's 90th percentile to me is better than Adams' 90th, which I know like clip that, like it sounds really stupid, but I feel pretty good about that.
I am checking in on the chat. Shout out to all of you guys hanging out. Connor says, this is going to be easily the best randomizer team. Yeah, this is last year. I did end up logging these all and tracking them throughout the year. And some people just get blessed with easier prompts than others. I mean, Davis almost started this team off with Benny Snell. Let's not forget that as we spin the wheel here for
that was painful for me to do. I really didn't want to do it. Teams. And I feel like if you punt the first, like logistically for the show, I feel like if you punt and you don't do the first prompt, then you just don't care, right? Because then like for every pick, I'm like, yeah, whatever.
So I will say, Davis, scrolling through the mentions, I feel like you've only gotten like one or two people who aren't in on the impetus of the tweet. I think you're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Dalton quote tweeted you and said, "This is one of those I'm in a hostage situation tweets." All of that. Let's spin here and see what we got cooking for us at 5-9.
This should be Chiefs wide receiver range, or maybe.
Yeah, if you are willing. Okay, this is an interesting one. Hardcore history. Draft a player with Dan, Carr, or Lynn, or draft a tight end too. Dan, Carr, or Lynn. I'm scrolling through Dobbins, Darnell Mooney.
Yeah, Jay Lynn. Jay Lynn Hurts should count.
Oh, can we go to the chat here? Does Jalen actually Hurts? Is Hurts still here? Yeah. What does the prompt say? Lynn L. This is tough. Chat, can I get a ruling on Lynn Lin versus Len? We should come up with a backup plan just in case they don't give this to us.
We need a quick ruling.
Carr, Dan,
Trey Lynn Burks. He insists He insists that it is Trey Lynn.
Trey Lynn? You're right. It is the pronunciation.
Or AJ Dill Lynn.
We
need a phonetic ruling from the chat.
The chat is not liking this. We have 10 seconds. I need a Dan, a Carr. We got to take Derek Carr.
Carr. Boom.
Davis.
There we go. Yeah, Carr. Do it.
We stack it up, baby.
That's all that matters. Correlation is the only thing that matters. I think the chat, honestly, I'm going to say this. You guys were being unreasonable. I think we did I actually think, thinking under pressure, I did a great job finding three guys relatively close. I think the chat was being unreasonable after I gave them the Mahomes tweet.
Spin this wheel, Jordan. I do think it was insane that we found 3 Lynns within the ADP range that did not qualify for the Lynn we needed. That's just a run bad right there.
No, that is cheating. That's stone cold.
So would you say, I mean, this is kind of, we couldn't help ourselves but correlate here.
We got to spin again.
Oh yeah, this prompt loves coming up. Let's see here. Yeah, Davis, I mean, correlation, you can reach 50 picks on Derek Carr here. All right. Tweet at Cordell Patterson, what's up, Eskimo bro, or take Adam Troutman.
I'll do that. That's just funny.
Okay, yes, please do. When was the so you, first of all, I guess for the people who don't know the story, it's obviously Davis Mattek canon, but give them a very quick summary of this.
So I went to college with Cordell Patterson for a year, and we slept with the same gal at different times. It was not all taking place at once, but the same gal, and probably one of my most popular tweets of all time. I don't think he has Twitter.
Wait, he doesn't?
Oh, no, he does.
Okay, yeah. Get that tweet off because we have 20 seconds here. If Willis wants to be kind, it's sit on this.
All right, I did it.
Okay, so you do now get to pick whoever you want at the top. I see Jacobs, Gibson, Michael Thomas, Elijah Moore, Drake London, Joe Burrow.
We have one quarterback, we need a wide receiver.
Yeah.
I'm straining. Take Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. All right.
Sets up some cheap correlations later.
All right. The tweet was sent to, what's his, C-Flash? That's such an unfortunate name. C-Flash P84.
That's like what people called him was Flash. Because he was a track guy.
So what I'm kind of realizing with these prompts, Dave, is it seems like you're maybe more okay with the direct replies that don't go into the entire feed more so than the blast it from the mountaintops.
Yeah, but I've been wanting to have I've wanted to get him on my podcast for a while. And so maybe this opens the doors.
Or maybe it closes the door. One or the other. I mean, you did. It's a bummer that who else did you have on the pod on the Falcons?
Brian Hill. Brian Hill sucks.
Wow. You turned on your own podcast guest?
No, I tweeted Brian Hill sucks, and he quote tweeted me like, you're an asshole.
Yeah. And that's when he came on the pod after that?
Yeah, he was bored because he had just had a child, so he was just sitting in the hospital with nothing to do.
I like our different so this is the playbook, guys. If you want to get NFL players on your podcast, you tweet that they suck, or you eat a cake with their name on it, and that will also open the doors. I mean, these are really the only two ways to do it.
Laird is really grinding the influencing stuff recently on Instagram.
Dude, he's running laps around us with book reading. I mean, this guy's crushing books right now.
Yeah, he is. I've been reading a lot, but nothing intelligent. I've been reading like detective fiction because I can sit and read. I can read them in like 2 days.
It is nice to just have some beach reads around these days. Jordan, let's spin here for our 7th round pick to give everyone a quick summary of our team so far. Derek Carr, Dalvin Cook, James Conner, Mike Evans, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Darren Waller. The chat is saying this is a very good team so far. I do just want to remind you that we did take Derek Carr at pick 57. So everyone just chill out. All right. Ooh, okay. Underdogs. Davis has 2 beautiful St. Bernards. Bring one of your dogs in for a pick or take it.
I'll go get the little one.
Yes. Love Davis's pups here. If you follow Davis on Instagram, occasionally Twitter, the dogs will get here she comes. Ready for her big debut. I love big dogs, but I do get terrified thinking about cleaning up after them. And Davis did just say he mowed his lawn earlier today. Hopefully he's okay with me revealing that. Oh my goodness. Look at this pup. Oh, too cute.
Say hi to everybody.
So this is what kind of dog is this?
This is a German short hair pointer.
And your other one's a St. Bernard, right? For some reason I thought you had 2 St. Bernards.
They kind of look alike, but yeah. The St. Bernard only has 3 legs, so she's not allowed downstairs.
Oh, poor thing.
So who are we taking?
So this is going to be up to you here. We're on the clock in about 4 or 5 here. Does your dog do the Adam Levitan Jerry bark thing for approval on picks?
No, she doesn't bark.
Okay. She's just too chill to bark.
She's old, man. She's like 8 or 9 now.
Yeah, she's too old for this randomizer shit, I can tell.
Yeah, she also knows she's not allowed downstairs, so I think she's tripping a little bit. Wow,
look at this. Entering a whole new world. How do the dogs like the new house, though?
Oh, dude, they love it. I mean, they have a huge fucking yard to go run around in. Like, it's every dog's dream. Like, they just get let out the back door and they get to go terrorize the neighborhood and, I mean, chase squirrels. It's the best, dude.
Sounds great. All right, so we're going to be up in 3 picks. I'll read you some of the best available. Can I interest you in a little Hunter Renfrow double stack? Otherwise, A.J. Dillon, CEH, Russell Wilson.
Ayuk for the correlation.
Ayuk just went to I was inverted. Paul scooped him right out from under.
Okay, yeah, Renfrow. Since we're already in on Carr beating ADP by 100 spots.
Can I just talk about how much our braids are broken here? Like, you unironically said Ayuk for the correlation in a $3 randomizer draft with no tournament structure.
I mean, you do what you got to do.
Oh, all right. Let's go spin the wheel here because we do have a tight turnaround for our round 8 pick. We are entering the halfway point of a team that I would say if this team got posted on Twitter, like everyone would be like, that car thing was pretty
Yeah,
aggressive.
did you get Carr on auto pick, bro?
Yeah, but it wouldn't get like that many nasty replies.
No, probably less than one of my normal teams.
That's what I was gonna say. I would get more nasty replies for drafting a hyper fragile team than I would drafting Derek
Dude,
Carr.
what is up with this prompt? Did you put it on like 6 times?
I really wanted you to evangelize Ethereum to me. It's exactly what I was hoping for. All right, Davis. Davis must say capitalism
Easy.
is
We got old guys
player over
coming up.
30.
I'm gonna go take her back upstairs, and then we'll draft an old guy.
Okay. Wow. Davis wouldn't even give a second to capitalism. You guys have to check out TakeCast episodes with Davis and my Lulz co-host, Brian Hooper, to hear them have ideological battles about liberalism, libertarianism, all of the topics that we generally don't hit on the randomizer. But that's the beauty of the randomizer. You could have theoretically launched us into an ideological discussion. That's the beauty of the show. So, Davis, we are going to be up in 2. All the guys at the top of the queue are much younger than 30 years old.
Where are we at ADP?
We're picking at 88 in a second here.
Corderell is 30.
Oh my goodness. Is this the CPAT show?
Corderell is 30. Aaron Rodgers is 38. Robert Woods is close. Ertz is 35.
I think we have to take Patterson, right? I mean, he's 31 years old.
Easy.
Look at Cordero Patterson, the star of this show. The dogs and Cordero Patterson stealing the show. All right, so we now have a very balanced 1-3-3-1 build here. Quarterback, 3 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end. I say we line up this next prompt here. Give us a little time,
And we haven't even taken a chief.
We haven't even taken a chief. It's because we're trying to get you to evangelize Ethereum so hard that we haven't even gotten to the chief ones yet.
Do you even put them in?
there were some Chief prompts. I actually think there was some more Cowboys prompts than even Chiefs ones, if I recall correctly here. Okay. All right. So this was a suggestion from Jonathan, works with us over at Fantasy Life, Spike Week contributor. He's a big soccer fan. He knows you're a soccer fan.
I can do this with my eyes closed.
All right. Let me set up the prompt here, though. It's name 3 players from USA's group. Otherwise, draft Mark Ingram.
It's England, Iran, and Wales.
Okay. All right. So this was easy. I think we're all in kind of knocking off the rust mode here. You guys, serving up some softballs for Davis. I'm sure he appreciates it. Davis, what kind of odds does the U.S. have to make a run in this World Cup?
I mean, they'll get out of this group because they're better than Iran and they're coin flipping versus Wales. But 4 of the third place teams of 6 groups, I believe that's the math. No, 4 of 8 groups get through based on performance, and they could finish second because they could beat Wales.
Davis, I'm going to take a flash prompt here from the chat. See if you want to do it. This sounds hard, but Matt says name all the groups and get to veto a prompt later. Could you do that?
No.
Okay,
no
that seems pretty hard. We did have a chance to veto, but let's go back to the wheel here. There's some other ones that I think are going to ramp up our degree of difficulty. Although we have
the chat just didn't know I'm a Giga Chad, and my brain just works at 160 at all times.
I guess what I was thinking when I did the Avalanche one is I said 5 players. I was like, I think initially I said 7, and I was like, that seems kind of unreasonable to know the whole.
I could have gotten to 10, I think.
Yeah, so we have a free pick here up at 9-9. We get to pick whoever we want. This will be for our 10th round pick. We'll respin on this one since this one's popped up. But Davis, why this is spinning, who do you want to take at pick 105? I'm seeing Matthew Stafford, Lazard, Damian Harris, Chris Olave, Aaron Rodgers, Robert Woods, Singletary, James Cook, Christian Watson.
We probably need a wide receiver.
Okay, yeah, we definitely. Yeah. That's evergreen. So Olave, Robert Woods, Christian Watson, Michael Gallup.
Is MVS gone?
MVS just went. Yep, Frankie sniped again.
Gallup.
Okay, we will do Gallup. There you go, getting a Dallas Cowboys guy. And now we are back to spin here for our pick at 10-4. Let's see if I have a feeling we have a land. Okay, this is fun. Davis, you want to call him or do you want me to call him?
I'll call him. He's not going to
All
answer.
Right. Yes, I bet he will. Put it on speakerphone for us. The prompt is very simple. Call the Laird or draft the Laird. We have not hit up Laird in a while. We need to get a book club going again here soon. Laird, I believe he's on the West Coast right now, or is he back at?
Hey, what's up? What's up, dude?
How's it going? I'm in a big van with a bunch of my buddies.
That's okay. Pete and I will text you later. We're on the show. We just wanted to call you, but we'll talk to you later.
Hey, no, Davis, ask him who we should pick between Harris, James Cook, and Devin Singleton.
Yes, they can. We will. All right. This is a randomizer draft. There's always next year. I'll talk to you soon, bud. Bye. It wasn't up to me. I want it on the record. It wasn't up to me, Pat. It's true.
Who did pick? Davis, did I lose you?
No, I'm here.
Okay. First of all, we're on the clock. We get to pick, and then we need to hear what Laird said.
Pick whoever you want. Pick. We need take a wide receiver. Take a wide receiver.
Jameson Williams, Kenny Golladay, Mecole Hardman.
Jameson. No, okay. Hardman. No Chief. We got to get a Chief.
All right, a Chief for the brand. All right, did Laird sniff out that this was a randomizer draft?
He did. He immediately knew it was a randomizer draft, and he said, "Thanks for using me for clicks," which is always funny. He said he was in a car with a bunch of his buddies, which is
wow.
You never know what's going to be happening when you call Laird.
I thought we were on a level of friendship with Laird where it was just calling up a buddies. He thought he was getting used for clickbait. I mean, come on, Patrick.
He took it in good spirits, I think.
Oh my goodness. By the way, we will be rolling with this show throughout the summer on Thursday evenings, aiming for 7 p.m. Eastern start time. And I will tease now, JJ Zacharyson, the late round QB, will be joining us next week. His first time in the randomizer Thunderdome as well. Very excited for that show. You guys can subscribe to the channel here, and every Thursday night we will be here throughout hot best ball summer. Davis, how many drafts have you done so far on Underdog?
Like 60.
Yeah. That's actually that's a reasonable amount. You're not at like a Spags level and some of these true DGen levels yet.
No, I'm saving BBM bullets, so I'm just drafting the puppy right now. I mean, they're gonna get my 150 max in BBM, but I'm waiting for the knee tears. You know.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Jordan, let's go ahead and spin here for our 11th round. I mean, Davis, this team still looks way too nice. I mean, obviously you're in the pole position as the first randomizer guest of the season, but this team might be tough to unseat because the chat, I assume, is going to kind of come back with a vengeance. Ooh, okay, this is a fun one. I had to abbreviate it a little bit, but they want you to mouth the player you want to draft to me on stream here, and if I can decipher it, what you're saying without any audio cues whatsoever, just lip reading, we can select that player. If not, we have to take a Texan, which, again, chat, I will say, if you guys want to start making this cruel, draft Dameon Pierce, because then we will be left in Houston no man's land for a while. But Davis,
now I need a ruling from the chat. Can I give visual cues?
I believe this is meant to be a lip reading prompt, is how I understand it.
Are you a good lip reader?
I'm about to find out here.
You should be given how much talking you do as like part of your life.
Wow. I mean, talk about
I was thinking maybe
the kettle black.
Well, I was thinking maybe improv too. Maybe as a result of the improving, you should be good at this. Okay. So
lean in.
for this pick we're about to do right now,
Yeah, in 5 selections, we're up. Do you know the kind of the board? Do you want me to read off a bunch of the names here?
I know exactly who to take. This is about to be our 11th round pick.
Yes, lean in so I can see as much of your lips as possible, and I know that's hard for me. Oh, this is good. Perfect, Davis, right there. Wow. Hey God, do it again in like a normal, not enunciating all the.
Okay.
Hey God, let me see it again. Ramondre? Was it really?
Yes.
Yeah. So what I was tripped up, I thought it was Ramondre, but I kept waiting for the Stevenson, and so I was worried that
No, I figured it was
wasn't.
easier. I figured it was easier if you figured out it was just one name.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I would have got it from the first one, but that was my first guess, and then the second one confirmed it for me there.
Also, the fact that
No, he just went, Davis. He just went back. We got to go back. I need another one here. Wow, that was quick. Let's do it again. Oh, once more. Keep doing it. Oh my God.
You should know this. You should know this one.
Hang on. Do it once more. I think I have it. Are you saying Ronald Jones?
No, I wasn't.
I didn't. Well, okay, shit. We're about to time out, so we're gonna have to take a text. Who was it?
Take Dameon Pierce, Rondale.
Oh my God! I should have known. It almost was like you were saying Rondale there. Houston, the best available Texan right now is John Mechie or Marlon Mack.
Mechie. That's fine.
Oh my goodness.
Some Mechie exposure.
So I do think that I do see the chat was on the same kind of guesses with me with Rojo, but it was half Rondell. I think I could get the R, but
if I was gonna say Rojo, I would have just said Rojo, and you would have been able to get that.
I know. It's tough out here. All right, let's spin. Apparently, I'm not a good lip reader. It is what it is.
We learned something about ourselves in the randomizer.
You know what? Also, it's someone in the chat. FF Doom mentioned this. Should have pronounced it Rondale. Chris G has infiltrated my brain where I do literally read his name as Rondale every time now.
Well,
ooh, this is fun. All right, guess Greg Dolce's combine height and weight or draft him.
6'4", 246.
All right, I gotta Google this here. Greg Dolchitz from the combine. What did you say his height was?
6'4", 246.
6'4", 243.
I'm off by 3 pounds.
All right, let's go to the chat. I know what they're gonna say, but chat, is Davis, does he get this one for being 3 pounds off or not? He got the height right. Davis, as the chat's deciding on this, you want to talk it out. I know Pat is our buddy.
It's a false flag. It's a false flag coming down from the top. Ben Albright has been paid off by the front office. He's state-sponsored media in Denver. He's coming out. You know, he is getting the people all riled up in the wrong direction. I mean, he is basically.
Davis, they're saying you can take whoever you want. We have 4 seconds. They're giving it to you.
Take a quarterback. Any
Tua?
quarterback.
Fins up? Okay,
Tua.
we got Tua in. Wow. Okay, so the chat is like overwhelmingly giving it to you. It was like 90%. There was a couple who said no. I am shocked. The chat, everyone's in such a nice mood tonight, Davis. I can't believe they're giving this to you.
It's just because they're impressed by this performance. Pat wouldn't have even gotten 6'4", 243.
Pat, do you know how much Greg Dulcich, Pat's going to make us draft in main events this year? It's going to be absurd.
I mean, I guess it'll be good to have a week 1 cut. It's always nice to have the guy.
For anyone who is watching and not subscribed to the Fantasy Life newsletter, I have a link down below. I recommend getting subscribed to that. I write that we are gearing up to almost 5 days a week now, all kinds of great contributors over there, and very excited. We're going to be doing, Davis, a full hot best ball summer series over on Fantasy Life. And do you think the normies are ready for correlation content? Because they're probably going to get it.
No way. I'll reuse a joke I used on the underdog stream, which is You know, The Masked Singer is the most popular show on television, but you and I don't know anyone who watches it. There's just a lot of people out there who are existing on a very surface level in their life.
We're
The
going to
normies,
build up to it. We're going to start at intro 101. And the goal is to convert Josh Norris by the end of the summer.
he is not ready. He is not ready to memorize the correlation matrix.
Oh my goodness. I do remember too last year heading into week 17, and it was one of those things. It's like New Year's Eve, right? Where you build it up so much and then you get to it, and which is a coincidence because week 17 this year falls on New Year's Day. But I remember last year was like, all right, here's this Cardinals Cowboys game we've been talking about for 6 months, and it's just another game. All right, let's spin the wheel here for our 13th round pick. We are entering the home stretch. We did get to our QB2. I mean, this team really has no glaring holes right now. It's almost hard to mess it up at this point.
Is Gesicki gone?
Gesicki is gone. He is gone. All right. Wow. Okay. One of you must buy a Tyler Hero moment or draft Mike Davis.
Yeah, this is perfect because I have $2 of non-withdrawable Dapper Bucks, so I will buy a $2 Tyler Hero moment with my unwithdrawable Dapper Bucks.
All right, you're gonna have to show us the receipts on your phone here after you pull this up. And while Davis is doing this, I should mention, for those of you who don't know, when NBA Top Shot launched, Davis, like many of us, dove in head first. Davis went in on this moment. Was it with Leone?
Yeah.
It was with Leone. This Tyler Hero. What was the specific moment? Was it the Eastern Conference Finals?
No, it was the finals versus the Lakers. It was the snarl, the layup and the snarl from the finals against the Lakers.
So it was the snarl. Davis bought this, and what price did you buy that at?
$2,000 American.
$2,000 American, and then what was it? Less than a month later? 6 weeks later?
Had to have been less than a month later. Yeah, it was February 20th. No, March 20th.
Yeah, and Davis and I mean, I bought the Snarl shirt. I literally have Tyler Hero Cheerios here.
Oh shit! I almost just knocked my bookshelf over.
That one.
I also have them.
So you have Eskimo Brothers, and then you have Cheerio Brothers. Cheers, brother.
Yeah.
And then you sent out a tweet that will haunt you for the rest of your life, where you said selling that for $30,000 was in fact the worst day of your life. Do you regret that tweet, Davis?
No, it's so funny. Why would I regret that? It's so funny. Like, and it's still memeable. Like, no, don't regret that at all. Still funny.
We are going to get to pick whoever we want here at pick 153. And can I just say, what is going on in this room that Ronald Jones has slid to pick 153, Davis? What is happening?
Easy smash. Using my $2.55 of non-withdrawable Dapper balance. Of course, there is a network outage on the Flow network right now, so we'll see if this goes through.
Okay, Ronald Jones did go. I'm going to trust that you are going to follow through with this purchase once Top Shot is back up. Evergreen, who do you want? Spiller, Hines, Carter?
We need a tight end. Take Komet,
Njoku.
He correlates with Amon-Ra.
You can't stop yourself. He correlates with Amon-Ra.
I have purchased the moment you have added to your Top Shot squad. Tyler Hero, $2 3-pointer, October 23rd, 2021, base set, Series 3, moment number 15,337 out of 60,000.
Is this the first Tyler Hero moment you've bought since the sale?
No, I bought all his moments, all his commons, and all his fresh, whatever, like all the non-rare legendary moments.
All right, let's spin here. We're going to be on the clock for our pick 160 here, 14-4. Again, structurally sound team here by Davis and adding to his Top Shot collection all at once. We had this Avalanche one earlier, and we will see, Davis. We're at a 3 running back build. Are you worried about your running backs here? Dalvin Cook, James Conner, CPAT.
No, that's pretty good.
You going to rock a hyper fragile, bro?
No, we'll take 5.
This, let's see. Yeah, I mean, I would say if we had gotten Rojo there, you probably could have gotten away with a 4 build there.
It's a cash game, dude. You need the safety of the 5th.
We do have to correlate Amon-Ra with Komet, but it is a cash game here.
Well, just that last week, you're gonna feel a lot better with that extra correlation at the end.
All right, this is going to be a tight one. Tweet out a Week 17 matchup you're terrified of, or take Greg Dulcich. So Dulcich is back.
I will tweet it out. I'm finding the Buffalo Bills roster right now, so I can find the name of one of their cornerbacks.
Okay, you have 21 seconds here.
You just gotta trust that I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna trust you. Davis, wait a second. We'll let you pick first and then do the tweet. Who do you want? Naheem Hines, Carter Algier, Alec Pierce, Tyrion Davis Price, Marvin Jones.
Hines. Oh no, Tyrion Davis Price.
All right. Did I get it in time? TDP. Trust the process. TTP. We did get TDP. Whew. All right. So what's the week 17 matchup you are terrified of?
Who's the good Bills corner? Tre'Davious White.
Tre'Davious White, right? Yeah. Look at you and me remembering one of the 4 defensive players we know.
Just sitting here worried about Jamar Chase's Week 17 matchup against Tre'Davious. Isn't Tre'Davious White hurt?
David, I mean, hurt. He's going to be hurt for the next 3 months.
I feel like he has coming back from some sort of big he tore his ACL in the playoffs or something. Maybe. Oh,
he did. He tore it Thanksgiving game last year and had surgery on December 15th. But
he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Whew. So we are actually terrified about that. Do you think? I mean, everyone loves that game. It's gonna be cold weather.
Aren't you worried, dude? Are you
worried? I'm just a little worried.
I mean, here's the response to people saying you're dumb trying to predict defensive matchups in Week 17. To them, I would say you're right. I'm not predicting that. I'm just trying to draft teams who I think might throw for 100 pass attempts in a game against each other, which could happen in that game. Yeah,
it could. It's also just a very hard game to stack. There's also just this wasteland with Bengals where it's like if you don't get Tyler Boyd, you're really up a creek.
No, you just got to take Hayden Hurst and Chris Evans, bro. 17-18, double tap, easy.
What do you know? What I've kind of missed the boat on this Chris Evans steam, but this steam is real.
It's all Norris. It's all Norris.
Right. So now I get to be tilted about Norris.
Yeah, Piron's just like a lifelong loser. Is really the deal. He's actually not. He went to the University of Oklahoma and has the record for most rushing yards in a game in the Big 12. He's not a loser, but he's just a very average NFL running back, and Evans might have some pop.
All right, let's spin the wheel here for our 15th round pick. I am confirming Davis's tweet here. Just sitting here worried about Jamar Chase's Week 17 matchup against Tre'Davious White. The correlation bros are gonna hate this one, Davis. They're gonna hate it.
They're gonna hate it.
All right, let's see what the wheel has cooked up for you. I'm very hoping. Okay, no, I want one of the skateboard prompts to come up.
I got it. It's sitting right next to me.
Let's see here. Okay, draft someone with a good soccer name or take a backup. We're gonna need the chat to help kind of rule on this. What qualifies as a good soccer name?
Wandale.
Wow, Wandell. That is a pretty good one. Let me read a couple of these others. I'm just going to read names and you say yes or no here. James Robinson, Matt Ryan, Gerald Everett, Gus Edwards, Noah Fant, Jamal Williams, Evan Ingram. Evan Ingram sounds kind of soccery.
Donovan Peoples-Jones is the other one that's very soccery.
Oh, yeah, that is very good. So which one do you think is more soccery, DPJ or
DPJ for sure. Hyphenated last names are a very English thing.
Donovan Peoples-Jones. That does sound very British. Let's do it here. I'm checking in on the chat here. JD McKissick, Isaiah Pacheco, Devin Duvernay, Raheem
Duvernay is extremely soccery. Yeah.
Which one do you think is more, DPJ or Duvernay?
DPJ, because another very inside football thing is a lot of the American kids who play overseas have hyphenated last names, like Cameron Carter Vickers. There are others that I'm not thinking of at the time, but it's like American kids who play in the EPL. A lot of them have had hyphenated last names.
All right. You successfully navigated that one. Let's head on to our pick here at 16-4. Only 3 more picks in our kickoff debut of Randomizer Series 3. I will say you've you've made it out pretty unscathed, Davis, I will say.
Yeah. Am I better than Silva?
Everyone is better than Silva. Silva almost ended the show for good. It was that much of a train wreck. Oh, yes, we got it. I think FF Doom had this one. Skate or uncorrelate, land a kickflip, or draft an uncorrelated player. Davis has adjusted the camera, and we are now going to get to see, for those of you guys who don't know, who don't follow Davis on Instagram, legit skateboarding prodigy here, and now we're going to get to see it on stream. Oh my god, was that one shot? Davis nailed it?
No, I didn't land it. My floor is very slippery.
Ooh, okay, we got it. We got another shot here. We are on the clock, Davis, so 28 seconds to land a kickflip.
There we go.
Ooh, let's go. Davis Mattek.
We need a running back.
James Robinson, Jamal Williams, JD McKissick, Brian Robinson, Mostert, Marlon Mack.
Jamal Williams correlates with Amon-Ra St. Brown and Cole Kmet.
Look at that. Find you a man who can land a kickflip and come back in time to correlate. I mean, Davis, what a versatile skill set.
That's what we're here for.
That was impressive, Davis. That was very impressive. How old were you when you learned how to land your first kickflip?
Probably like 11 or 12 was right when I started doing it.
I feel like, did you ever have a phase where you weren't skateboarding regularly, or have you just always been skateboarding since then?
No, pretty much college to like a year ago, I would just do it very, like how most people golf, you know, like, oh, I got clubs, but I go like twice a year. That's kind of how I was with skateboarding until I moved here. Honestly, it was like COVID stuff. It's like I had nothing to do.
I remember when all of my friends got into skateboarding in 6th grade, and boy, did I give it a college try. I wanted it to stick so bad for me, Davis, and I did not have it in me. I was not a natural skateboarder.
Well, I'm not really naturally all that athletic. It's just kind of one of those things where like I just like my friends got better than me faster for sure.
Yeah,
you just gotta fall a lot.
I know. That always, I actually, it's funny. I have a skate park right by my house, and I do still, like, whenever I walk by, I'll stop and just watch kids skate for a little bit, because it's a fun sport to watch.
It's very entertaining. Yeah, 100%.
And I feel like you do a little, are you doing some brand influencing for some of your buddies? I always see you rocking some skateboarding gear on the IG.
Yeah, my buddies, 2 of my buddies here have like little, like, you know, what's bespoke, you know, clothing companies or whatever. Like they get the blank tees and then make them, like, brand them themselves. And we do a little influencing.
There you go. There you go. I know some people, I think I saw someone earlier wondering, so these are private drafts that we're doing on Underdog. We're not ruining the integrity of the puppy, although this one wouldn't have been that out of whack in the puppy draft, but you can on Underdog do individual private drafts as well. When the puppy well dries up, you can create individual 12-man leagues, different price points, share the link with your friends. Don't even have to be an influencer to do a private 12-man league, but you know, it is hard. I admit it's hard to get the juices going for a $100 prize pool compared to, you know, 75,000 in the puppy, Davis. Yeah.
No, I mean, I would be even more influenced to do the prompts if this was a puppy or a BBM.
maybe that is the thing. All right, let's spin here. We are going to be on the clock here in a second at 17:09. Lou Dog Chop, slow down for us, or we are going to be scrambling. Oh boy, Davis must tell Frisco Josh being a no coiner was right, or drafting player over 31.
Zero chance.
Weren't you? You said you were arguing with him about something non-Bitcoin related just now?
Yeah, he thinks that the NFL would be better without a salary cap because his experience is only related to things that happen in the United States.
All right, let's Davis, you are going to have to select someone over the age of 31. AJ Green is how old is AJ Green?
He's like 34. Julio Jones, Austin Hooper, Carson Wentz.
We are on the clock. Which of your favorite?
Yeah, AJ Green.
AJ Green. It's crazy, you know, this prompt for Davis is torture, and yet for Leone, this would just be...
He would have just been business. For Leone, it would be draft a player younger than 25.
All right, let's hop over and do our final spin here.
Pete, this was much more fun than I anticipated. This has been a blast.
Well, I left all the mean prompts off for you, so. Oh, here's a good one to end on. Find and wear a Cowboys jersey or draft a Cowboys running back.
I got one.
All right. Davis is coming back. Brian Hooper, close your ears, cover your eyes. A grown man is about to wear an NFL jersey. The only jerseys I own, I have my official signed Laird jersey up on my wall over here, and then I have my replica Laird jersey. Those are the only two football jerseys I own. Davis somehow pulls it off decently. I do not think I can really pull off the look here. Let's see if Davis can get this wardrobe change done in time to actually make his selection here at 18-4. We have a 2.582 build. Dare I say a luxury pick for Davis when he returns. What was harder, me trying to go find 12 cups on short notice or Davis digging through the laundry? Oh, no.
I was wrong. I don't know where it is.
Oh, no.
I have an old Tony Romo jersey somewhere, but I don't know where it is.
So this brings up a very interesting question, Davis. After Zeke Elliott and Tony Pollard, who is the third Dallas running back that you draft?
Rico Dowdle.
Really? Okay. Hang on. I'm not even seeing him in here in the ADP.
We could take Ryan Nall too.
Do you know who's showing up with the highest ADP for Dallas running backs? Is someone no?
Jaquan Hardy.
No, you're right. Who am I even looking for? Yeah, no, you're right. Rico is the next guy. He doesn't even have an ADP.
Yeah, we'll add to it.
Davis, and wouldn't you say with your 18th round picks, you're actually trying to get a little outside of the ADP range. So you're getting a unique player on this.
Yeah, if you think about it, you're going to have a huge edge over the other 11 guys you're facing because you're the only ones taking these players. Like having unique players in week 17, big edge. Yeah, you need to be scrolling down into the Dylan Cantrell range, as I call it.
So what is the jersey that you were looking for? What player is it?
I do have a Tony Romo jersey somewhere. I might have given it back. I might have given it to my dad because I don't. There's not really a scenario where I would wear a Cowboys jersey because if I went to a Chiefs Cowboys game like I was going to go to last year, I would have just worn a Chiefs jersey, I think.
I mean, because what you felt you were live for a Chiefs Cowboys Super Bowl there for a little while heading into the playoffs last year.
I really did. And I was like, who do you root for? Would have been a real Sophie's choice. It would have been fine either way.
All right, Davis, I'm going to read back our final team here as we wrap up. Women's Gary and Casey and Roquette have their final picks, but we finished with a 2.682 build. Derek Carr and Tua at quarterback, Dalvin Cook, James Conner, Cordell Patterson, TDP, Jamal Williams, Rico Dowdle at running back, Mike Evans, Amon Ra, Hunter Renfrow, Michael Gallup, Hardman Mechie, DPJ, AJ Green, Darren Waller, Cole Kmet. For a randomizer team, Davis, you can't complain about this too much.
I also, Easy just noted in the chat, we could have taken Taysom Hill instead of AJ Green to really just have like the full thing. So I messed up there.
You almost pulled off the feat of being able to share your randomizer screenshot as just a BBM.
As just a draft, like as my underdog cardio club for the day.
Yeah, you just say, it got a little sweaty at pick 57 when I took Derek Carr, but otherwise we were back on track.
Yeah, my finger slipped because I was running so hard.
Oh my goodness. Davis Mattek, you crushed it. You were a worthy guest to kick off Randomizer Season 3. You can, of course, find Davis at Davis Mattek. And I believe a Swolecast episode with us finally dropped today, so you could check that out as well. Davis, any parting words here for everyone on our kickoff Randomizer night?
No, that was a blast, Pete. It was much more fun than I anticipated. It was a good time. We got to hit all the good bases. I had a good time.
Thank you, everyone, all the randomizer royalty in the Discord for your suggestions, everyone on Twitter with your suggestions. We will be back next week with the late round QB himself. Start thinking of those prompts now. Thank you to producer Jordan. Thank you to Fantasy Life and Underdog for presenting us. We will see you next Thursday